All right, so we're going to do some late round draft picks, and I'll tell you who the 49ers should target, and I'll give you the reasons why they are worthy to consider, and maybe you should check out their highlights. So, my first option is Jalen Cropper Moreno from Fresno State. He's a wide receiver, 6 foot, 176 pounds, not fast in some ways, but he's very shifty, which is good for a slot receiver at the next level. The weakness of his game is he's a light receiver. But at the way he plays, bro, he makes up for his size. He's a very dependable receiver. I've watched him the last couple of years, and he's been very productive. You can get him between the 5th round, if I'm being honest. But if he moves up his draft stocks, bro, it wouldn't surprise me if he kind of moves up to the 4th round. But he's definitely somebody we can definitely consider drafting if he drops. But let's go on to the next option. So number 2, Braden Willis, the tight end from Oklahoma. Very, very underrated. Not talked about much. He is ranked 18 in the tight end rankings, which is insane. But if you look at his numbers, it's kind of ridiculous. It kind of seems familiar for a tight end that we drafted in the 5th round. You might want to get this kid in the 5th or later rounds, and maybe down the road you develop this guy into a really good tight end. But Braden Willis, bro, he has the size, he has the ability to be a really solid receiving tight end. Because, the Niners are lacking that number 2 tight end that can complement Kittle. Because outside of him, none of them have stepped up and turned out to be good. And we just haven't seen no difference. When Kittle's out, we don't have that go-to tight end that can step in. So I think if you draft this kid, he'd be worth the risk. I think as far as talent-wise, he definitely could be the most underrated player on the Niners. I think he can be the guy that can develop into a nice, solid target. Like, you can have a 2 tight end set and make him fit in this offense really well. So then my next option is a edge rusher from LSU, Ali Gaye. The name sounds funny, but when you see this guy play, his production is very not so great, but if you watch his film, there's some potential. There's some raw upside. I'm cool with maybe taking a flyer with him in the 5th round, because then you can develop this kid, and then down the road, maybe this guy can be another late round gem who becomes a really good pass rusher, because sometimes in college, the production in college doesn't always translate great at the next level. Sometimes the ones who don't have the most productions are always the ones that shine at the next level. They always have the tools what it takes to be a great pass rusher. But if you watch his talent, bro, that is coachable. That is raw potential, bro. Like, he's got the talent, bro. Maybe better coaching. This guy can be exceptionally great for this team. Because if you can get him in the 5th round, bro, that's a good risk to take, bro. 7 career sacks in college, you may say, he wasn't quite productive there. But maybe with proper coaching by Kocurek, this guy can be a beast at the next level. 6'6", 266 pounds from LSU, bro. There's something to like about this kid. And then my last option, this kid from Louisville, Jermaine Lole. This guy from Louisville is a beast. He was a transfer from Arizona State. I've talked with this guy. I had a guy on my show before, and he does scouts for the Louisville Cardinals, and he brought up his name. And the more I watch his film, the more I'm very impressed. He's a good run stopper. He is somebody that we can definitely draft maybe in the 5th or late rounds. And it would be a nice guy to put in the rotation. And he could be a good run stopper. He kind of gives you that flashback of Isaac Sopoago. Remember him? Like, decades ago, number 90 was a fucking force stopping the run and did enough for this Niners defense. This guy gives you a throwback version of him. But this guy's, he's a mauler, bro. I would say he's another guy you could check out. Check out Jermaine Lole. This guy is a beast, bro. Like, when he played at Arizona State, he had some good production. But when he went to Louisville, he did okay. But if you can get him in the late rounds, bro, that's a nice depth piece to have in the rotation. But that is what I look at in the draft prospects, bro. Those are the guys you should check out. Jalen Cropper Moreno from Fresno State. Check out his highlights. Braden Willis, check out his highlight, the tight end from Oklahoma. And check out Ali Gaye from LSU. And check out Jermaine Lole from Louisville, bro. Those are guys you need to check out. And those are guys who got some talent, bro. Unbelievable talent. Like, if you get these guys in the late rounds, bro, they're gonna be ballers. Like, Cresera can coach any defensive line, bro. And Ali Gaye has unlimited potential. This is a guy you could mold into a fucking superstar. Braden Willis, you get him in the late rounds, just like what we did with Kittle. I'm not saying he's going to be another Kittle, but it could be crazy to get a nice number 2 tight end that can complement Kittle. And then you get a nice rotation on the D-line. A guy who could stop the run. You can't go wrong with that. And then you have some nice quality depth at the wide receiver spot, especially a guy who can play in the slot. That's good value right there. But let me know what y'all think, if you agree or disagree. But those are guys you need to check out, man. And as always, go Niners.